3DO.
Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish. Welcome to a new Saturday series here on the channel. It's been a while since we did one of these, so it's kind of a milestone. This is also our 500th video on the channel. So, welcome to Might and Magic 8, Day of the Destroyer. Please enjoy this stunning opening cinematic, which will explain everything you need to know about the plot. That's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, don't worry about that either. Oh, there's your problem right there. I've seen it a million times. Oof. And there we go. That's how things start. And this is how we start a new Saturday long play. So, Might and Magic 6 was my very first Let's Play ever. And it was perhaps okay for someone who had never done it before, who was figuring everything out as he went, who had terrible equipment for live streaming, and who was doing it on a laptop in his living room. We have come a long way to get to 500 videos, so I'm hoping that Might and Magic 8 will have a little bit higher production value on the rewatch than 6 and 7 did. I had a lot of fun with those. They are very important Let's Plays to me. I'm hoping that this one will be as well, and perhaps also for you. So let's dive straight into a new game. So Might and Magic 8 is a little bit different than 6 and 7. If you've watched those or played them, you know that you get a party of 4 characters. There are various classes to choose from, as in most RPGs. In 7, there are also different races, and you can change their portraits and their voices and kind of mix and match. In 8, there are different classes and races, but the different classes
My strength will prevail.
You could do worse.
are the different races.
I choose me. Choose me.
Pick me.
Yeah, it's a little odd the way they did it in this one. Also, you'll notice that we're only creating a single character. That is correct. We're going to make one person who is going to be our protagonist, and then you actually get up to 5 characters in your party in Might and Magic 8, but the other 4 are effectively freelancers or fellow adventurers that you can meet through the course of your quest, and you can have them join you, you can kick them out and have them leave and get them back later, and so on and so forth, so you can kind of mix and match a party of 5. The only person you can never change out is your protagonist. So, yeah, you'll notice a difference between the male characters and female characters as well.
I want to go.
Like, see, look at this guy.
Select me.
But look at her. What is she even
I'm
wearing?
ready. Let's go.
This guy, right? Just normal
I
clothes.
am the best.
Look at this. Complete with, I cannot help but point this out. I don't know. I don't think it's severe enough I will be called upon to. Surely I won't have to, like, you know, blur it out at some point in the VOD for YouTube or whatever, but, like, there is a nipple shadow. Yes, fashion.
Pick me.
That is perhaps the sexiest male outfit that you get comparatively, and just this Nosferatu-looking guy, I don't know.
Take me.
It is me you want.
I love this, though. Look at this. Like, he is ready to go to the alt-goth club with the, like, the Black Widow hourglass right there on his thigh. Like, come on.
You want me.
I've got what it takes.
Pick me.
She's wearing a whole spider. again with the red hourglass at a very important location.
I will serve with the force of darkness.
My spirit is strong.
So you can see we have several different classes available. There is Knight, Cleric, Necromancer, Vampire, Dark Elf, Minotaur, and Troll. There's also another class, which is not available at character creation, but we can get one of those characters in our party later on if we find one and decide that we want to. So we have to think about this character pretty hard.
Choose me.
Because from our charity stream back on June the 25th, where we were raising money for the Video Game History Foundation to celebrate over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we had several different donation incentives, and one of those was, for $25, you could pick a name for a future character to appear on the channel. Well, we've done a couple of those, and the next one on the list is very special.
My faith is pure.
I am the best.
Choose me.
There we go. We're back to the beginning. So, thank you to our donor and subscriber, Dotten Leck. I am going to do my best not to butcher this pronunciation because I do not speak German. I, like many, know a smattering of German words, but I do not speak the German tongue. Oh, y'all are waiting for it. You're really waiting for it. Well, hey, Vine, you're just in time for the good part. So this character's name per Dotten's donation, is going to be, and I have been practicing, Eichhörnchen. I hope I got that right. I don't know if there's any German speakers in the chat. I know that is one of the most notorious German words where it's even hard for a lot of German people to say. And depending on how you say it, it like absolutely identifies you as a foreigner or at the very least as like German second language. So, so yes, Eichhörnchen, which is German for squirrel, or squirrel if you're British. So, whoever this character is, whoever we make them out to be, it does fit. I can't get the little, like, the umlaut over the O. We're going to call them Aish for short, I think. More importantly, yeah, we can just call them Squirrel. Only their friends call them Squirrel. So what kind of character are we thinking? Remember, we only get to make one, but all of the other character types are absolutely available later on in the game. So, of course, we've got masculine and feminine of each one. We've got the knight. We've got cleric.
I will serve.
We've got
with the
necromancer.
force of
And you'll see
darkness.
each of them is about what you'd expect from previous Might and Magic games. Of course, knights get no magic, but they get all the combat skills, and they are super tough and difficult to kill. They get heavy armor right away. They can use any weapon, blah, blah, blah. Clerics, medium armor, medium to light weaponry, but they get all of the divine magics, right? Then you have Necromancer. Necromancer takes the place of Sorcerer in this game. They actually start with dark magic, which is wild if you have played 6 and 7 and you know how powerful dark magic is and how far into the game you have to get to unlock dark magic and light magic.
Pick me.
So clerics still get body magic to start out
My
with, but
strength
necromancers
is the
get dark
night.
magic right out the gate. And then you've got fire, air, and water down here to choose from as well. So they are your elemental casters. Thinking of fighter? Named German Squirrel. Then we have vampires. And vampires and dark elves and some of the other classes here, see, they've got this skill, vampire ability. They have unique powers or altered versions of existing abilities that other people can get. So trolls, of course, have health regeneration. Vampires have things like levitation and life drain. And it can be really great if you level them up and dump a lot of points into that. And of course, you have class changes. So, like, vampires become master vampires, for example. And when they do that, they gain access to improved vampire abilities, and their existing abilities that are available at the basic level get stronger and start to have new effects. Same thing here for Dark Elf. And you'll see down here as well the red and green. This highlights that this particular character, it costs more for them to increase their endurance, and they can increase their accuracy for cheaper. So it tells you sort of what they're optimized for and what they're going to do. But remember, there is no like thief or rogue class. There is no druid class in this. They are replaced by these. So elves are archers. They start with bows, but they also have access to some elemental casting, perception, disarm, trap. So they're a little bit like your archer or warrior mage from Might and Magic 6, rolled together with your rogue or thief from Might and Magic 7. And then they have the unique Dark Elf ability special, which includes some really interesting stuff, including like a strange attack spell that they get at higher levels. Then, of course, we've got Minotaurs, who for some reason start with spirit magic. I don't know why. They change the backstories of Minotaurs every game. And in this one, they have like a whole civilization, and there's a city and a country and stuff like that. But they are heavy combat, of course, but with a little bit of magic. So Minotaurs, weirdly, kind of almost take the place of your Paladin class in Might and Magic 8. And then finally, the Troll. So the Troll just has regeneration as a skill, and they just regenerate hit points at a ridiculous rate as they level up. Trolls have more hit points even than Knights. They are not as good in combat overall, but they are the toughest class sans armor. So Trolls are really difficult to kill. Yeah, that is a chin and a half. Actually, it might be closer to a chin and 3/4. Or like 7/8. So what are we thinking, folks? Who is Eichhörnchen? Are we looking at a troll, a minotaur, a dark elf, necromancer, something else? I often, when I play these games, make my protagonist some kind of spellcaster. It's kind of hard not to, since so many classes get magic in these games in some fashion. Like you saw, even the Minotaurs have spirit magic, but of course I'm open to doing a troll or a knight or whatever y'all would like to do. There are theoretically optimal choices to make here because of the characters that you can get to join your party later on. But at the same time, it does not hurt you to double up. Certainly, especially since some of those characters are so good. Or it just means, like, for example, if you play a Minotaur, then you do not have a Minotaur NPC join your party later on if you don't want to, because you've got one already, so you know what they can do. Yeah, bodybuilding is an important skill. That increases your hit points directly, kind of like meditation increases your spell points. Thinking troll or Minotaur? Okay, so we've got to vote for a fighter of some kind. Troll. A troll named Squirrel. I mean, yeah, that's fair. The one who is oh my god, Death Road to Canada is an amazing game. Troll? Okay. A troll. Alright, well, that sounds pretty good to me. If anyone else has a strong opinion, hurry and speak up now, because otherwise, Squirrel is gonna be a troll. Oh, you may have missed that explanation, old man. Yeah, some of the classic jobs or classes in Might and Magic 8 are replaced from earlier games with these weird sort of ethno classes or racial classes. So Troll, Minotaur, Dark Elf, and Vampire are actually classes, in addition to Knight, Cleric, and Necromancer. Yeah, that's the best way to say it, Trance. Non-human characters or non-human races are their own class, so only humans have a class, which is strange, and we know that that's not right because there are elves, dwarves, and goblins in Might and Magic 7, and they do just fine, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, very, very early D&D, early fantasy, except that this was made much later on, so I don't know why they did it. I guess they just wanted to do something different, because Might and Magic 8 was it's built on the same engine as 6 and 7 if you couldn't tell, and it was starting to age out. and it did not do very well. It kind of signaled the beginning of the company's decline. Unfortunately, New World Computing and 3DO were kind of on their last legs with this game, I think. All right, well, a troll it is. So let's see.
I will conquer. Choose me.
So trolls can only be presumably dudes, I guess. They look masculine and presenting. I guess they could be androgynous. I choose to assume that because there's only one kind of troll shown, that they must just be, there's only one troll gender.
I will serve.
My strength will prevail.
But they're also, this guy's got crazy eyes. I love it. Just look at it. Imagine looking at that the whole game. Just staring at you. Ah.
I will serve.
But anyway, so there are only 2 troll portraits. So which one do we like? Let's call this with the etched thing, the tree of Minas Tirith, I guess, like on his chest. We'll call that 1.
I will conquer.
Or 2. Which troll do we prefer? We've got to vote for the chin. All right. Hey, Lordly. What do you think? If we're going to do a troll, shall we do the chin?
Me.
Or shall we do the nose? Yeah, chin versus high top. Okay, we got to vote for chin. We've got to vote for nose. We've got 2 votes for chin.
I will serve.
All right. Chin or nose? Chin is in the lead. Chin.
Do worse.
Okay. Going once. Going twice. All right. Chin it is. That makes a lot of sense, actually, because it kind of, like... Did I get that correct? Yes. Because there's chin is right in the name, right? So it makes sense. It's built in. All right, so Aish the troll, Squirrel to their friends. Okay, now we need to pick a voice. Which one do you like better?
Me. Choose me.
We can have like this really erudite voice, because you can pick any of them.
I can be helpful. I want to go. I'm ready. Let's go.
Now remember, before you pick one as a joke, that we are going to have to listen to this for the entire game.
Pick me. It is me you want. Choose me, player.
Well, that's kind of good.
My strength is the night. Choose me.
Some of these voices with this troll face.
I am the best. I'm good.
I will battle.
You could do worse.
I like that one. You could do worse. Oh yeah, the one where it's like, choose me, player. He's honest at least. Yeah. It really is very funny.
Me. Great. Choose me for your... I can get the job done.
Let's see.
Good. You found me.
Good, you found me.
Pick me. It is me you want. I've got what it takes. My strength is... Choose me.
This one? Is that the one you're thinking?
I will choose me.
That... Choose me. Yes, it is I, Squirrel. All right, we got it then. We've got a combo. Okay, let's slap some skills on here. So, Aisha's starting skills are Mace and Regeneration. Mace, you've seen it before. As it levels up, you get a bonus to hit, bonus to damage, chance to stun, and then eventually a chance to paralyze. Regeneration, the troll's unique skill, you literally just heal over time, and the higher the level, the more hit points you regain, like, per tick. So I don't think it's like the ticks are closer together, it's just like instead of 1 hit point per tick, it'll be 5 or 10 or what have you. So we get to pick 2 more. I am usually reluctant to pick up a second weapon skill right away, at least of the same category. Bow I'm fine with, but like, if you start with Mace... I usually am loath to pick up, like, sword or axe or something like that. Just because you're going to use one or the other, and like each skill is only at its best when you dump points exclusively into that skill. So that means that the more you divide your points, the weaker each skill gets. So yeah, I'm up for bow. Bow is just smart. You need a ranged attack that's not magic. Now the only one here that I will the only caveat that I will offer is sword, because if you reach master training in sword, you'll notice you can dual wield. So that means we could use a mace in one hand and a sword in the other if you want to do that and make him just a really tough dual wielder. That's probably fine because I don't remember if trolls can get shield or not. I think that they can, but they're so tough it doesn't matter as much. Right, yes, exactly. Specialize instead of generalizing. Yeah, bodybuilding is a good skill, but trolls need it the least right away, like them and knights, so I would save that one for later. We could take it, but bodybuilding or leather? Okay, trolls can't get shield. Okay. And of course, we can learn other skills. These are just our starting skills. Keep in mind. Can they get chain trance? Or is leather the best armor that they can wield? Because I forget. It's been a long time since I played 8, actually. So I know, obviously, you can get leather to start with if they can get chain. Okay, so they can get chain to expert level. This is another one of those where different classes can learn certain skills, but only up to a specific level. Let's see. What level can they get sword to? Because I'm not sure if they can get like Grandmaster leather, that's better than expert chain. Okay, then probably we do need to go ahead and get leather. But I'm interested. They cannot get Grandmaster sword, but Master is all you need to dual wield. So trolls, here we go. It looks as though trolls can get... They can get Master Axe. They can only get normal bow skill, that's fine, I guess, because it's still better to have it. Yes, they can get Grandmaster Mace. They can also get Grandmaster in Staff, strangely. They can get Master in Sword. They can get Expert in Dagger and Spear. Then we have... They cannot learn any magic, of course. They can get Grandmaster Leather, Expert Chain, so Leather is better than that. They can get Master Arms Master, which we'll pick up later. They can get Grandmaster Bodybuilding. So we do want that at some point now or later. Expert Identify Monster, Basic Learning, Disarm Trap, Merchant Perception, and then they can get, of course, Grandmaster Regeneration and Master Repair Item. All right. It sounds like bodybuilding is the way y'all are leaning. We can certainly pick up all of these others later on. So. See, that's... I usually am a caster, fine, most of the time. I don't know that I've ever actually played a troll as a main character, so... Yes, absolutely. Welcome, Ash. And yeah, so we want to go for that as soon as possible. So I'm thinking maybe since we can't get shield anyway, there's no reason not to get sword later on so that we can dual wield, because otherwise we've got an empty hand that we're not using. The only way around that is to get staff, but then we're stuck with one rank in mace that we're not using. So in order to make the most out of it, I'm going to say we'll get sword later. So it sounds like y'all want bodybuilding. Let's grab that, and then let's go straight in. Don't need a lot of intellect and personality, really, because personality is mostly for divine magic, intellect is mostly for arcane magic. They don't get spell points, so that means that each of these is only going to affect their ability to get certain, like, skill upgrades. So, yes, indeed. So I think let's max out... There we go. That is the most endurance we can get. Let's just do that. And then let's see. We need a little bit of accuracy. Actually, before I put a point in these, I think, if I am remembering correctly, I think actually probably I want to go minimum luck, maybe? And the reason for that is because there is a magic well that will increase that right at the very beginning of the game. There are a couple of others like that as well. There's one for every stat except for endurance, I think. There's not one for that in my Magic 8, which is fine. We don't need that, obviously. We do not need that. But what we can do is we can minimize luck to get a few extra points. Oh, no spoilers now, Vine. Don't. We'll see what happens. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's all right. It's not a spoiler if you don't know what it means. Make him so personable. All right, luck, and let's dump the rest in might, I think. Well, actually, you know what? Let's divide it and put a couple in accuracy, because all of this might doesn't mean anything if we can't hit jack shit. So there we go. All right. There we go. Squirrel the Troll. Y'all ready? Let's do this. Okay. So here we are. The game kind of drops you in immediately. And the first thing that you'll notice if you are familiar with the game is that it is in fact in widescreen. Yes, we are. We are immediately under attack, old man. There is a siege happening. You remember that opening cinematic where there were volcanoes and fireballs and things, so the pirates of the Regnan Isles are taking advantage of the chaos to attack these poor lizard folk here in the Daggerwound Islands. So, yes, the new light novel. But I am using, once again, the Gray Face patch, and there will be a link to that in the description if you scroll down when you're watching on YouTube. And those patches, there's one for Might Magic 6, Might Magic 7, and Might Magic 8, and all they do is make things better. So this one adjusts the interface to where it is comfortably in 16:9 resolution. Now I want to read this novel. Okay, so let's get started.
Good day to you.
So of course, you can see we have villagers running around just like last time. This guy is our part of our caravan.
I'm glad I found you. Of all the other guards, you are the only one I've seen. Regnan pirates attack the island. We must inform the caravan master, Dadaros. He's visiting the village chieftain. Find him. I'll return to the wagons to guard them.
So yeah, we get a little bit of backstory here on some of what's going on. Dadaros. No, you stop that right now. You stop it.
My fellow journeymen, we face grave times. Hopefully our master will find a way for us to leave this troubled region and return safely to Alvar. I would not wish to end my life here, even though it is the place of my birth.
So this takes place on a continent called Jadame, which actually did not exist before Might and Magic 8. There's Enroth, there's Erothia, that's Might and Magic 6 and 7, and also Heroes 2 and Heroes 3, respectively. Jadame was made up for this game, as far as I'm aware. So there's a lot of new locations that have never really been mentioned before, other than Regna, because the pirates have, of course, shown up.
Dadaros led us here to trade with the Lizardman clan of One Fang for their Tobersk fruit. He has gone to talk with Breckish One Fang, the village leader. Perhaps you should look for him?
The pirates of Regna, of course, we know about them.
The Regnan pirates are a threat to the economy and free travel in Jadame. Very few boats ply the sea for fear of being sunk, or worse. When in Ravenshore, I did hear rumors of a small band of smugglers who have been working beneath the notice of the pirates. I wonder how they do that.
So, first things first. Actually, I suppose first things first, we should pop in here and actually do something about our character. So we've got 85 hit points to start. That's pretty good. Also, there's the troll base resistances, earth and body. That makes sense. Here are our skills. Yellow, of course, means that we'll have to go through a class change before we can reach that level of training. Red means we can never reach that level of training, unfortunately. So, inventory. There's our mace. Look at this mace, y'all. That is that's a wampum stick. There. Let's equip both of these.
Where are we?
We're in the thick of it now, Trance. So that'll be worth some money, but it doesn't have any special powers, which is a shame. Yes. A stick with a chonk to give the bonk. Okay, no awards yet, obviously. We just started. I am, at the moment, basically just taking everything that's not nailed down, because we can use some of it. The rest we can sell for some early cash. Ah, Tobersk pulp. I'm just robbing my employer blind. I think that's... Ah, there we go. One more.
I have no room left.
Oh, that's quitter talk. Come now. One moment. It begins. You know what? It's probably fine. No, there is a jump button, yes. As well as spells for jumping and flying and stuff. And yes, Squirrel sounds very judgmental about the ring. Yes, half-hearted craftsmanship as a means of conveniently carrying a small amount of wealth. We can come back for that if we truly want it. There's some more over here, but like, I think those are closed. There we go. So of course, we can help the lizard folk.
I'm not sure what it is.
It's a lizard man soldier. It says right there.
I'm not sure what it is.
We do have a bow. We don't want to accidentally hit anybody, any friendlies, but the lizard men are stronger than the pirates. There's just more pirates.
Sure what it is.
Wow. We are hitting absolutely nothing. Oh yes, I love being able to equip multiple rings. That's so good. All right, first blood. Now, just like in 7, you will see over here when it's not our turn or when it's in between turns, the hand will close. And that shows how many movements we can make, how many steps we can take. Let's see. This is... Oh, right. Aha. This is old school. Is that really too far away? Huh. Looking around in this game is a bit awkward. Come on. Hey, we got one. All right. Let's see. Whoop. Well, that's a view.
I'm not sure what it is.
We took a hit. Taking more hits. Oh no. There we go. We got one. This guy's a little tougher, but not too bad. They are, after all, first level enemies. Or early game enemies, I suppose you would say.
Save me!
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. We have health regeneration, so it's
I'm
fine.
not sure what it is. I'm not
We
sure
got surrounded.
what it is.
All of the lizards are done,
I'm
except
not
for that
sure
guy.
what it is.
Poor dude. No, it's fine.
not sure
Don't
what
worry
it
about
is.
it. Why are you worried? See? This is why we brought a bow.
I'm not sure what it is.
Do 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 do.
I'm not sure what it is.
This is fine. This is so
I'm
fine.
not sure what it is.
We know. Okay. Oh, you can hear the cannons. Let's see. This fountain will heal us, you see. So
not
I meant
sure
what
what
I
it is.
said. It is fine.
I'm not sure what it is.
Oh my goodness. Please hit. There we go. We are much better at melee.
Got one.
Got one. There we go. Okay. Now let's collect our spoils. Is there like one pirate over there? Oh, there is. Can we get him from here? Come on. There we go. We did it. Yeah, in Dungeons & Dragons in general, it is 2. That's okay. They offer some flexibility. You can wear 2 rings on one hand or 1 ring each on 2 hands. That's not nothing. You know, when you say it out loud. Alright. There's more pirates over there. Let's go this way first. We'll explore the town a little bit. Maybe sell some of this junk in our inventory. Oh, this is fun. Wait, we have to do this.
Blessing on you.
Would you like to fire the cannons in defense of Daggerwound Island?
Would we? Oh boy. Woo! It does absolutely nothing. It does precisely fuck all. Alright, doors. Here we go. Our first shop, the armor smith. He is not going to buy anything that we have here. We can't actually wear leather armor because we did not get the leather skill. But what we can do is we can buy a helmet. I'd rather have that helmet. Ooh, troll gauntlets. Hey, it's like they were made for us. This is my helm. It was made for me. How much money do we have? 307. Okay. We will have more shortly. Oh, that's the well. Here we go. Now you see why I minimized luck. There are several of these throughout the game. They will give you +2 to a specific stat each time you drink from it permanently, provided that that stat is below a certain threshold, which I think is 16. So, like, you know, we drank up to 15, and then we got one more drink, which put us up to 17. So by reducing our luck down to 9, we actually were able to get 8 more luck. So, Oh yeah, when he drinks. Ah, no, this one might do something. It is hitting the cannons, technically. Captain Zyrane. Oh yeah, we can actually, he's a unique guy. We can come back later and kick his ass. Ah, our first quest. Okay, the boat dock on the northernmost island is the only way to travel between Daggerwound and the mainland, with the bridges destroyed by the Cataclysm, which we saw in the opening cutscene. Can't get to the boat dock, and those arriving from Ravenshore cannot get to the village of Blooddrop, which is where we are.
I believe I may know how to stop the destructive force of the Mountain of Fire. I have found an ancient spell that should give me the power to send the Mountain of Fire back into the sea. To complete this spell, I need an ancient relic called the Idol of the Snake. With this item of power, I should be able to complete the spell.
Alright, so we need to keep an eye out for the Idol of the Snake. Aha! And that has added to our notes. So this is Grandmaster Regeneration, because Lizardmen also have that. But you see, we have to be promoted to War Troll. But right here, this shows us where we can get Expert and Master. And coming in here and meeting this guy added this to our notes as well. So let's go ahead. Oop. That's not what I meant. All right. And let's go ahead and do a safety as well. I'm going to get those rotating save files going right off the bat. I know. Hold your horses. Okay. Controls and everything. I've already got this stuff set up, so hopefully that sounds good for y'all. Now, our notes. So here is our map. I love these icons. This is zoom in and zoom out. But it looks more like this is the eye halfway through their coffee, and this is the eye before their coffee. So here we go. Current quests. We've got this. Find Dataros the Minotaur. This is our chronicle, and here are our notes. So we've got potion recipes. Fountains. Say the well in the village of Blooddrop on Daggerwound Island gives a permanent luck bonus up to a luck of 16. Fountain in the village of Blooddrop on Daggerwound Island restores hit points. Each time we interact with something like that, it will be taken down in our notes. Yeah, the Lizardmen are good guys in this one, and I like that. We haven't found any obelisks yet, of course. We've not met the seer. Miscellaneous notes, no. Teacher locations. So these will be recorded as we meet these people or as we talk to others and hear about them. This will be written down so that we don't have to worry about remembering, thank goodness. Gather around, and I will tell you the tale of the Day of the Destroyer. As tales go, it is one where the mighty fall and the weak become mighty, a story of great peril, averted by heroes who cling doggedly to the great duties that have fallen upon them. Today I tell you the tale of Aishurnchen, who rose from complete obscurity to become the greatest hero of our times, the Toast of Jadame, and how he saved the land from the dread destroyer. For all the havoc he caused, the destroyer was seen but once in the land of Jadame. It was a bright winter day when the destroyer walked with unknowable purpose into the port city of Ravenshore. As you may know, Ravenshore is a town rare among Jadamean towns in its tolerance of outsiders, but the appearance of an unescorted man of apparent wealth excited the attention of the local muggers and cutpurses. Their avarice turned to fear, however, as one after another of them approached him with cunning intent, only to be hurled away by unseen forces as the destroyer calmly strolled towards the town commons. This did not go unnoticed. Soon trolls, ogres, dark elves, and other townsfolk poured from the houses and shops to follow, at a safe distance, this silent and oblivious stranger. When he reached the commons, a large crowd had gathered, much to their own tragedies, for many were torn asunder or otherwise injured by the cosmic forces he unleashed. Striking the ground with his scepter, The destroyer caused great crystals to rise from the ground. Those that were not felled by the breaking of the earth were blown back by the waves of fire and air which burst forth as the crystals formed a gigantic edifice of glowing diamond. As the structure formed around the destroyer, he was soon obscured from sight. The destroyer was gone. Indeed, it would have seemed a dream if not for the solid reality of the crystal edifice. So large was it that it dwarfed the shops and buildings of the town square around it. This was not the end of it. What was done by the destroyer was felt in the far reaches of the Jadamayan frontier. With the crystal came floods, firestorms, maelstroms, and volcanoes, and with these came raiders from the elemental planes. It seemed the crystal had more purpose than to disappear the destroyer, and to cause consternation among the denizens of Ravenshore. It was there also to act as a great rallying beacon, to call into being a great war between this plane and the planes of earth, air, water, and fire. Aish would probably not have been immediately aware of these great happenings if he had not been employed by the august merchants of Alvar to stand guard over a wagon-load of Tobersk fruit waiting for transport from the Dagger Wound Islands. But this being the case, he, along with the primitive Dagger Wound lizardmen, was witness to terrible destruction. Within sight of the shores of the main island, a great volcano thrust itself from the sea, pushing before it a mighty wave. This wave, and the burning rocks which rained from the sky, caused much havoc among the lizardmen's fields and huts, and made short work of the bridges connecting the inhabited islands to one another, and to the Jadamayan mainland. Turmoil ruled for a day and night on Daggerwound as rocks continued to hurl from the sky, but this was not the end, for on the next day, the Regnan pirates attacked. Now, I am not one to unfairly malign a whole people, but the Regnans are the worst I can think of. Like wolves falling on a wounded calf, they struck the crippled island with a merciless intent. Attacking from their great sea boats, those are called ships, the Regnans started a brutal campaign of raiding and pillaging. And so situated was Aish the day destiny chose him as champion of the land. Yes, literally. Our anonymous narrator says, I'm not racist, but... Frederick Talamir. What? I don't have time to talk now. I need to pack some things and leave. Ah, yes, there are portals of stone. Teleporters, basically. Cataclysm. Yes, things are terrible. I thought I saw earth elementals roaming the lava-encrusted base of the mountains. Ah, you probably did. That's fair, I suppose. They could have giant canoes, couldn't they? Oh, here we go. An orange barrel. So that increases our intellect by +2. You may recall this from earlier games. Each of those different colored liquids we can find sitting around in random barrels will improve a stat.
In for some training?
Ah, yes. This is the gymnasium where we can level up. We can also learn Arms Master here, so we will come back and get that later. Speed.
We got you a
This is the armor shop. We were just here. I wish I could move a little faster, but unfortunately until we're able to fly, this is it, because I actually have Always Run turned on. So. Alright. Many prophecies that tell the destruction of Jadame and the entire world. Most tell of a time when the world will be consumed by that which created it. Perhaps the ancients have decided to wipe us all out. Between titles? Which colors? Oh, like in the barrels? Yes, as far as I know they are. So like orange is always intellect, purple is speed, white is luck, green is endurance, red is might, blue is personality, and yellow is accuracy. Yeah, this guy, he's not happy. With the bridge is destroyed, we can't get to the boat dock. He's got a quest. There is one prophecy, the prophecy of the snake, that I have been unable to find a copy of. I think it may be most revealing about the future of Jadame. Frederick Talamir, the cleric, has told me of the snake ruins and of the abandoned temple. He is in agreement with me that there may be a copy of this prophecy somewhere in the temple. Could you find it for me? Frederick Talamir, you say? That sounds like a guy we just met. Let's see. Quest. My brother.
Isthric the Tongue went to check on the Tobus plants on one of the lesser islands. He has not returned. I am afraid that he is one of those stranded by the cataclysm. He may even be hurt. If you were to fix the portals of stone, he would surely be able to return, and we could help those who need it. Find him for me.
Man, this Frederick guy. That rude man. He's more concerned with that abandoned temple than with the life that goes on around him. My granddad warned him that the temple is a place of great evil. He never listened. Now Granda isn't with us anymore, and we have no one but Breckish Onefang to remind us of the past. Oh. Sadness. Here we go. He's not ready to join us yet. He will one day, perhaps. That's Basilitisk. Okay, here we go. We gotta get around the edge here. Speed. Accuracy. Oh good, we need that. This should be the inn. Yes, so this is a new function, a new type of shop. They did not have these in Might and Magic 6 and 7 because, of course, you created your whole party.
Welcome, adventurer.
So, this is where other adventurers hang out. And we can hire them and cause them to join our party in one of these slots. So here we have a Devlin Arcanist, the level 5 Necromancer. They have backstories down here as well. And Elspeth Lamentia, a vampire. Refreshing. Hello, excuse me. Alright, Expert Air Magic. Master Air Magic. Grandmaster Air Magic, we'll put that in our notes. Expert Leather. Master. Grandmaster. Good, good, good. Longtail. Ah, we can buy Tobersk fruit or sell Tobersk brandy. So there are traders, of course, here. This is the Grandmaster Spear guy. Put that in our notes. We need to find someone who will buy Tobersk fruit, though. Another quest. Yeah, I would love to have Wizard's Eye, but we won't have it until we get a Necromancer in the party, unfortunately.
Yellow fever is a very crippling disease that pops up every few years. Usually we arrange for medicine from the mainland, but now that the bridges are destroyed, no one can make it to the docks. Here, take these scrolls of cure disease. Maybe we can at least prevent an epidemic. The 6 huts on the outer islands are infected. If the teleporters between the islands are repaired, you can take these scrolls to the huts. Unfortunately, you will have to find 3 more scrolls in your travels.
Well, one thing at a time.
Find relics and curios.
Yes, there is a Necromancer available at the inn, whom we might take with us if y'all want. Oh, let's see. Deadly Swarm. We've got a Traveler's Cloak, leather gloves. I don't want to spend all of our money in one place, but... Oh, actually, wait a minute. Aha, I can sell this here, as well as a bunch of this other stuff. Because we just don't need those. Not right away, anyway. Oh, and we actually have a Tobersk brandy as well. Okay, let's see here. Hardened leather boots. That would be most of our money, unfortunately. Mind resistance. Bronze reading of alchemy. Not bad, but we don't need it. Monsters, same thing. Yes, and they're ahead of the game in epidemiology as well. Alright, I'm going to buy this cloak for sure. I'm going to hold off on the gloves. You can learn repair item, but...
Come again.
Alright, let's put this cloak on. There we go. It's a little more armor. And actually, let's go over here and Sell Tobersk brandy. There we go. Quite a bit of money. Now we've got some cash, see? 1,465. That's a little better. That's a little better. Plus 15 intellect temporarily. Here, this is the alchemy shop. Or mage guild. This is the mage guild. Unfortunately, the only thing we can learn here is learning, but we probably, if we're going to pick up the learning skill, want to learn it as early as possible, because what learning does is it causes us to get more experience points. Okay, there's the bank. We don't need to go there yet, but we need what's behind it. Plus 2 luck. Screw you, pirates. Expert Earth Magic, good. There's Master and Grandmaster. I didn't get a... Aha. See, I knew. I didn't get a little, like, twinkle. Did it take it that time? I think. Grandmaster of Leather, Expert Air, Master of Air, Master. Oh, Yeah, it didn't take it down. Sometimes that happens. I hate it. You don't have a limited number of skill slots. No. What it is each class can only learn certain skills, and then the skills that you can learn can only go up to a certain level. So, like, let's grab learning. And see here, we can never get expert level training in bow, only normal. But mace we can get up to Grandmaster, provided that we get promoted first. Same with bodybuilding, regeneration, but learning, again, we can only get normal training. So all right, got more pirates over there, but we got more barrels over here, and we have made a full circuit. There's the caravan. Accuracy, this is luck again, yes. This is the alchemy shop. I love this because if you look really closely at the portrait, or right here, old Shelvin has got little, like, glasses perched on his snout. I love it. Okay, we don't need anything here. These are recipes. Oh, wow, they have the recipe for pure intellect. Right away? Wow. Yeah, he's one of my favorites. This should be the weapon shop, yes. Okay. So, we've got a mace. I think... There we go, flail. That's kind of what I was looking for. So we've got an upgrade immediately. And let's see, this is a hunting bow. So let's see, that's 4d2. This is 5d2. Is that what we've got? Yes. Okay, so we already have a better one. So you can see our damage over here. Boom. It's quite a jump. And then we'll sell this one. That's a good expenditure, I think. Oh. Oh, and we can go ahead and grab sword as well. I'm going to do that because if we're going to dual wield later, we need to start pumping points into it now. Luck again. Man, we're going to be so lucky. Jeez, oh Pete. Landleader's Hall. Here we go. Breckish One Fang.
Welcome to Daggerwound Island, journeyman of Alvar. I am Breckish One Fang, clan leader. I wish I was greeting you during better times. The Mountain of Fire has caused serious damage to my village and its people. Many buildings have been damaged, and the bridges that connect the smaller islands to the main island have been destroyed. Many people are missing or stranded on these smaller islands. We must help them.
All right. We can recruit more, which we'll go do here in just a moment if you like. In the middle of the night, the ground shook. Flaming rocks dropped from the sky. Many of my people were hurt or killed. Great damage was done to the village. The bridges that allowed travel between the smaller islands and the main island were destroyed. We found ourselves stuck on the main island, unable to reach those on the smaller islands who may be injured. Many family members and friends are missing. We cannot reach the islands with the boat docks, and thus we are unable to send to Ravenshore for help. I do not even know if any boats survived. In times long past, my people used the portals of stone to travel quickly from island to island, but we've lost the knowledge of their operation for some reason convenient to the plot. Only the pair connecting the village to the southwestern fields still functions. Now that the bridges are gone, we're trapped on the island. Aha! Take this crystal to Frederick Talamir. I know that it has something to do with the portals of stone. Perhaps he can tell you how it functions. A cleric by the name of Frederick Talamir has been living with us for the last few years. He's been studying the portals of stone and the outer ruins of the abandoned temple. Maybe he has the knowledge to get the portals working again. Find him and see if he will help. There we go. And Daedalus.
Greetings, journeyman. I've been speaking with Brickish One Fang about the predicament that we find ourselves in. The clan leader may know of a way to get off these islands and return to Ravenshore. You must find a way off these islands. Someone must take news of what has happened here to our masters, the merchants of Alvar. They must know of the cataclysm and of the Regnan raid. I've written a letter to the merchants of Alvar representative in Ravenshore, Elgar Fellmoon. In it I explain our situation here. If anyone can advise us on what to do here, it is Fellmoon. Take this to him now.
Pirates. Yep, we know we're being attacked by pirates. It'll take several boats to take the entire caravan over, which means we've got to get those boats working. It was my pleasure to serve under Lord Balthazar. He was the finest herd leader in my tribe's history. Unfortunately, my services were pledged to the merchants of Alvar. I may have been in the battle where Balthazar fell. Perhaps my ability and my axe would have saved my lord, but we'll never know now. Ravage Roaming is the name of the Minotaur capital, by the way. Okay. So, let's see. There's the wagons. Let's go around this way. We need to go grab Frederick and get him in our party. And then we'll decide what to do from there. Oh, Frederick. Oh, Frederick. Is this Frederick? No. No. Where is Frederick's house? I know it's on the outside edge. Or we made a circle, I can't remember. I don't know this one as well as I do 6 and 7. Here we go. Alright. Power Stone. So, clan leader One Fang gave you that power stone he was holding on to. It'll power the portal on the southwestern tip of the island. To use it, hold an image of the stone in your mind as you step onto the portal. Oh, the ruins of a temple built by the Lost Civilization lies on the island just northwest of the main island. The Lost Civilization, like there's only one. I've not explored it, however, for dangerous reptiles have made it their lair. I do suspect that the temple leads to an underwater tunnel which surfaces near the boat docks on the northwest island. With the bridges out, that tunnel may be the only way to reach the docks and a boat to safety. Okay, here we go. You know, I have a power stone that will activate the portal to the abandoned temple, and you have one that will allow us to reach the island where that portal is. If we join forces, we could reach the temple with ease. What say you? We have no choice. There we go. So here's Frederick. Frederick Talamir. He comes with ranks in mace, staff, spirit, mind, body, light, leather, chain, shield, alchemy, meditation, merchant, and repair item. Why he has both leather and shield, I don't know. I guess to give you options or something. Same thing with mace and staff. Like, I don't know. Dagger wound oddities. Stone portals. These strange devices appear as stone squares, set in the ground and have short pillars at each corner. It seems they were built by the temple builders as a means of transportation between the islands. Magic is clearly involved. They are powered by enchanted onyx stones. I found one myself near the temple, and I know One Fang has another. Each portal requires its own stone for power. And I have uncovered an engraving which seems to suggest that the abandoned temple at the northwest island connects underwater to the island to the northeast. If this is so, the builders possessed very advanced construction techniques. Here is the other power stone. And we have a potion of cure disease and a potion of cure poison, which we'll hang on to. Let's, there, we'll do this. Need to get a little organization going here. We will sell all of this stuff, of course. I didn't grab it for no reason. There we are. That's a little bit less messy. Okay, now, Freddy here comes with 16 skill points because he is level 5. So, what are we going to put these skill points in? Well, first of all, we're already doing leather. Chain is probably better because you can see clerics can only get expert training in either of them. So what that means is leather gives you less AC, but you have no recovery penalty if you get to expert training. Chain, you have to be master to completely eliminate the recovery penalty, but you get more armor class from it. So, and then yeah, over here we've got mace, but he can only get up to master training. He can only get to expert with staff, but expert training with the staff also increases your armor class, which is a good thing because you cannot use a staff and a shield at the same time. So there's that. Then he's got alchemy, he's got meditation, he's got merchant, he's got repair items. So he is he's a pretty handy kind of utility guy at the beginning. So since he's already got shield, I'm going to say we'll probably keep him with mace. He's got 2 ranks in chain. That means that it is going to be smarter to put ranks in that. Now we'll see, we may decide not to keep Frederick, by the way. It's up to y'all. We can have 4 other characters besides Aish over here. So Frederick is a cleric. That means he can heal. But do we care? Well, we'll see. We probably want a cleric. It's a question of, do we want Frederick? Okay, we're down to 254 gold. We want the leather skill as soon as we can reasonably obtain it, so we need to save our money now. All right, let's head back out here now that there's 2 of us. Oh, wait, actually, the more fool me. Do y'all want to grab another character? Let's go back over this way. This, by the way, is the actual temple. We did not come up here.
How may we serve?
So this is the actual temple where, like, they will heal you. And for some reason, merchant is taught by, like, that's a cleric skill. I don't know why.
In peace.
It's interesting, but... Well, then as soon as we complete that quest, we can get rid of Frederick.
Welcome, adventurer.
So, here we have our other options. We've got Devlin, who is the level 5 necromancer, and we have Elsbeth, who is a level 5 vampire. Now, as I said before, there are other there are other characters that you can get to join you throughout the game. And some of them are going to be better. Some of them are going to be worse. It depends. Some of them start at higher levels. It's like 5, 10, 15, and 50, if I remember correctly. But those different characters unlock at different places. Some of them are locked behind, like, quests that you have to complete. Some of them you simply have to be a certain level yourself in order to convince them to join you, and so on. So, which of them are good? It depends, because they also have different base stats, and some of them come with skill points, like you saw Frederick down here, like already spent. And then others, you know, they'll have like a lot of skill points that are not spent, so you got some freedom, or they may have some that are spent on skills that you don't really want them to have. So we can take Devlin now. I will go ahead and say, no spoilers, but there is a better necromancer out there for sure. But he can tide us over until we get that person. Vampires. Vampires are okay overall. I would say Elsbeth is probably one of the better vampires if we are going to have one in the party, simply because we have the chance to build her up and control her growth. Now, clerics, Frederick's not bad as a cleric. There are better clerics later on. So, but a lot of people, like in terms of like stats and whatever, but with Frederick, you have more chance to control his build. So a lot of people, including me in the past on other playthroughs, just stick with Fred for the whole game. So, all right, well then we will take Elsbeth for sure. She will join us. Now, Devlin, like I said, we can take Devlin now and then kick him out of the party later and replace him with the other necromancer. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take Devlin just because that way he gives us access to some additional spells. But then we can send him back to the inn later on if we feel like it. All right, let's make sure that everything is spent the way that it needs to be. So he's got points in staff and dagger. They are a little better at staff. Leather is the most they can get over here. He's got fire magic, dark magic. He's got all the elements. Merchant for some reason. Meditation, that's good. Learning, identify monster, identify item, also good. She, of course, has vampire abilities. You can see here Life Drain, Levitate, Charm, and Mist Form. So, Mind Magic, Spirit Magic, they can get Master in those. And then she's got Dagger. They can get Grand Master in Dagger. Leather, and Shield. Now, this is a stupid build, because if you're going to get Dagger at all, you should be dual wielding. So why she comes with 2 ranks in Shield, I cannot begin to guess. I really don't know. They should have just given her Dagger, and then, like, Shield is something, if you want it on her, you can get it yourself. I don't know. Also, vampires get regeneration like trolls do, but they're not as good at it. So let's see here. Learning, identify monster, alchemy. I think probably what we need to do here is that and that. And then for Devlin here, let me see, what are his spells? That's our current quests. Oh, right, I need to. Here we go. Okay, so he comes with Firebolt, Torchlight. I love this interface, by the way. This spellbook, it looks so good. Wizard Eye, good. Featherfall. No water magic, no earth magic, and then dark, he's got Toxic Cloud, Reanimate, and Vampiric Weapon. Excellent. Okay. So, I think probably the way to go here is air magic and dark magic. And then he's already got a staff, so we will give him staff and leather. Air magic is for Wizard Eye, of course. Dark magic, Vampiric Weapon is very good. Oh. or even an Anarch. God forbid. And what we got here? Mind Blast, Deadly Swarm, Stone Skin. So she comes with some decent stuff. These are just things to make potions with. Don't need to worry about anything else. We've got an extra dagger all ready for her when she gets expert dagger training. Now, that's about all we can do We're just going to have to start out at this point because we need more money to do anything else. So we have built them up to where several people are already ready for expert level training. That's rank 4 in a skill. But expert training often costs 1,000 gold, sometimes 2,000, depending on the skill. Oop. You can see over there, there are the other islands. So, thankfully we got little notes on this as well. Expert Earth Magic, Grandmaster Spear, Expert Leather, Expert Air Magic, so we can see where the trainers are. There's Regeneration. Very handy. Alright, let's head this way. We are not carrying more sellable brandies. No, these are Tobersk Pulp, not Tobersk Brandy, unfortunately. Ooh, there's just some cash here, hey. Oh, wow, they got... Oh! Right. I forgot. There's like infinite pirates here, basically. Uh-oh. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do, let's actually cast Wizard Eyes so that we can see them. And then let's cast Vampiric Weapon on his weapon, since he is damaged. You all stop. How dare you, honestly? Are they behind us? Yes, they are. Okay, well. Ahem. One moment, please. There we go.
There's some power.
Now see, she's got ID Monster, so she can actually see some of what they can do. She's got Bless and Detect Life. Oh gosh, Bless is such a good spell. That's such a critical, important spell. Telepathy, Remove Fear, and Life Drain. So this is going to be
The spell is set.
her quick spell. Alright. Of course, he's the only one with a bow, weirdly, so... Okay, one at a time. We did get a saber.
I don't know.
Ah, but Devlin will.
It's worthless.
Unfortunately, he's the only one with sword, and it's not high enough level yet to use it along with the mace, so his flail that he's got is better for now.
I require assistance.
Well, Devlin there is just getting the crap beaten out of him. That's okay, though, because that's why Cure Weakness, Heal. Here we go.
Let's use it.
That's why we have Frederick. Come on. Get out of the way. Hey, we got one. I want to get that one too, but gotta get this guy out of the way so we can shoot. He's just going back and forth in the background there. Come on. Aw, boo. Okay, well that's fine. That's alright. That's alright.
Easy.
This never misses. Him. Oh, it's a struggle. We're on the struggle bus.
This could be tough.
Okay. This guy's down there. Do you have
There's some power.
anything? Can we hit that guy with Firebolt? Oh, he is just out of range. Okay. I want to get him because he's got like
This could be tough.
a hit point. There we go. Even if we can't get his treasure. Yep, see, the treasure will disappear because he was wading too far out into the water, so he won't leave a corpse. But that's alright, because we still get XP for it. Falling damage can be very silly in this game, so I'm sorry about the turn-based noise going on and off. By the way, there's nothing I can do about that. It just makes that noise every time. And you're going to hear it a lot because I'm not playing this game in real time. It is impossible. All I can do is try to use it as little as possible. Okay, let's go ahead and... That was nothing. That was nothing, Devlin. Alright, we got these guys, though.
Too easy.
See, now we got a party. Now it's a party. Let's... I need to actually double check. There we go. So we got some more dudes down here. They are repopulating. There's effectively infinite dudes. Alright, let me check real quick. I've got to check my keybinds. And let's see. Okay, Q is my attack spell. I thought so. Attack is E and quick spell is Q. That's what it should have been. I just wanted to make certain that I had done that, or that it was already, that it done been did. Alright. What we got here?
This could be tough.
None of them are wounded, so it does not matter. And did I set a quick spell for him? I did not. For now, let's make that firebolt.
Why should I know?
Well... With only one bow in the party, we definitely are better in melee than we are at range, for sure. We need to get her spirit magic up as soon as possible, or Frederick's. But of course, Frederick is mostly focusing on body magic first, because that's healing. There's less healing in spirit magic. But spirit is lots of buffs. And that's what we want, because when you get expert spirit magic, you see, the bless spell affects the entire party. Oh yes, a lot of it. Yeah. They're worth quite a bit of cash if you have the determination to do basically what we are doing. Man, poor old Devlin there. He's just getting the crap kicked out of him. There. Okay. Ooh, we got some treasure as well. When you upgrade Wizard Eye enough, it will also show the location of items on the ground and later points of interest, in case you are unfamiliar with these games. But at this low level, it does not. All good? They're mostly unhurt. Oh, hello. See, look. They spawn infinitely, basically. We do not have anyone with Disarm Trap yet. So we're just gonna have to hope that this is, you know, safe. It's probably not. Ah, it is. Okay, good. Alright, found quite a bit of cash. Who has the best merchant skill? He's got merchant at level 1. He's got merchant level 1, so it really doesn't matter, actually. Ooh. That looks nastier than it actually is. Okay. Turn undead. Now, do we have anybody? She's got leather armor. I can't remember if vampires can get chain or not. But we've already given her 4 ranks in that anyway, so she's a leather armor user now. Okay, there is a portal. Here are some more houses. Let's go over here. Oh, huh. That little mark actually is the treasure chest, in fact.
I'm not sure what it is.
These guys are actually not that terrible, like one-on-one. The problem is when there's a bunch of them and we get surrounded like we did before. See, they took those poor lizard guys out.
A tough opponent.
A tough opponent.
I advise caution.
I advise shooting them. Whoop. I wonder if we're actually close enough to a level to train. Not them, but yes, Aisha's already ready to level up to level 2, almost level 3. Ooh. The lizard guys also do respawn, yes. They just respawn at different rates. It's like a staggered thing. I'm just gonna spam the attack button. I just want to kind of kite them around a little bit, you see. Can you tell that I've done this?
Never seen one before.
This could be tough.
There we go. Do, 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 do. Oh, you're not getting away. Boom. Oh, no, quick spell. There we go.
Got one.
See, they go down fairly quickly when there's not more of them than us, is the thing. And having 2 characters in the party with regeneration also, like, drastically reduces the amount of healing that we have to do.
Got one.
There we go, and our awareness jewels are green, so you can see we're good to go. Poor lizard guys. It's alright, there will be more. Okay. Did we go there? I don't know that we did. We need to visit all of these homes and stuff, because some people could have quests. Some could be, you know, shops, theoretically. I don't think that there are any here, but... Oh no. More of the baddies. Oh, that's one of the teleporters. That's why it's on our map. Where do you think you're going, bro? Come back here. Oh, Wizard Eye has worn off. It's not going to last very long at this level. Oh no? Was it something else? Yes. Warriors was much in the vein of Crusaders, which I played here on the channel a little while ago. Oh, Thistle. Potion of Pure Speed. Ah, yes. If you can bring me the basic ingredients, with them I can make this incredible potion and finish my studies in alchemy and will reward you well. What are the ingredients? Yes. So we need Widow's Wheat Berries, Wolf's Eye, and Vials of God Blood, Blue Ranch, and yes, Phoenix Feather, etc. Missing some or all of the ingredients. I don't remember what goes into a potion of pure speed, so we'll have to find that. Ah, expert bow, hey. Not that we can learn it. I have to remember that. I've got to stop doing that because I think it didn't record again. Expert bow. No, it did. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't take, like it did with Earth Magic. Ah, expert disarm trap. Good. I love some of these names too, by the way. Like disarm trap. Kelly Lightfingers. Gareth Lifter. Grandmaster of Alchemy. That's a little above our pay grade at the moment. Languid. A quest. See, this is why. We visit all of the houses. Hear that yellow fever is once again spreading through the people. Usually the water supply here on the main island is the primary source of the disease. We used to get an anointed herb potion from the mainland when the disease popped up, without access to the dock. However, we cannot get this needed cure. If you find a way to the mainland, perhaps the smugglers of Ravenshore have the cure. If you can procure the anointed potion, return to me with it. We will certainly do that. And this is Master Identify Island. Or Item. Identify Item. Almost said Identify Island. Yeah, by Ick. More pirates over there. I'm on the lookout for treasure chests. There's some Widow's Wheat Berries. Is that Admiral Clausewitz? Another unique pirate. Is there a treasure chest over here? Are you guys guarding? Oh, they're guarding 2 treasure chests. Hello. You would think, Lordly, but the way that I have kind of understand it is, or the way that I think of it is like, they actually said this in previous Might and Magic games. What in the world? Jesus Christ. I think... Did we get hit with a cannon from the ship? Is that what happened? Wow, okay. 1 second, hold that thought. Usually we don't have a character die this early. Damn. Ooh. Ooh. No, they're the same level, because see, the way that monsters work in this game is that all monsters of a specific type have the same stats. Now, Admiral Clausewitz, of course, he's like a unique monster, but for example, this Buccaneer right here, all Buccaneers have those stats. I mean, of course, all we can see of those stats as I say that is he's got 35 hit points, but all Buccaneers have 35 hit points. Okay, that's a long walk back. That's alright. That's okay. That's fine.
How may we serve?
At least he's only level 5, so it doesn't cost much to bring him back from the dead.
In peace.
It's totally fine. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that broke his chainmail, though. Man, he got hit hard with something. Jeez, oh Pete. You know, since we're here, anyway, since we did have to come all the way back, it might be wise Oh, that's what I was saying. In previous games, if you had if you talked to the grandmaster of a skill, they would say you need to be a certain level of training before I can help you, because otherwise it's a waste of my time. Like, I'm a grandmaster. I have better things to do. I'll give you 1 for it because it's broken. Okay, well, if we repair it for 80, then we can sell it for 146, and we will still turn a profit. Alright, now, learn skills. Let's go ahead and learn leather, because we need that. This is happening. Okay, hardened leather vest. That's better than the leather jerkin, I think. This is enchanted, so this is +6, that's +4, right? So, buy that for him. And let's see, lizard man helm, maybe troll gauntlets. He's already got a helmet. We could probably use some additional helmets, though. I don't want to focus too much on our main character to the exclusion of the others, but this is the only person we know for sure will always be in our party, kind of thing. Alright, let's go over here and... There we go. Look at that, changes his whole outfit.
I'll ready you for battle.
Sell that. And I don't think... Okay, we do have... Yes, he's got merchant. That is better than his staff. Let's do it. Yeah, that's a little better.
I'll ready you for battle.
Okay, this is potions. This is magic. Okay. Think. Fearsome fetishes.
Relics and curios.
Identify item, repair item. I'm looking for the skills that we can actually learn from these places. See, they'll teach us alchemy. I need to go back here.
I'll ready you for battle.
Here we go. This is the next most important thing. We actually need to get bow for everybody and then purchase bows. But we're going to need, let's see, 920, 1420, plus the cost of bows. Okay, that's all right. We'll make it happen. Hey, Mac. Welcome. Good to see you. Oop, let's dive in and help. There we go.
Greetings.
Oops. I hit the space key. He tried to talk to this guy. Oh, no, you don't. Got him. Now, quickly, before they regen, or respawn, rather. So these guys don't have a lot of gold on them, like individually, but there are bunches of them, so... Now listen.
It should have fled.
I love it. It should have fled. Yeah, they don't mind. At first glance, you'd think that that seems a little fucked up, but they're fine with it. It's okay. There we go. Okay, now we can head back and grab those treasure chests. Yeah, exactly. They're not using it. They're done with it, really, if you think about it. All right, now let's save it. We don't want that to happen again. We'll come around from the other end of the peninsula there, perhaps. I wonder if that's what happened. I wonder if he got hit by a meteor. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to take the chance. I don't want Admiral Clausewitz to destroy us again utterly. I love how every single one of them has a hook hand. It's like that's traditional to become a pirate in Regna. Like, that's the rite of passage, I guess. You have to cut off your left hand. Oh, my kingdom for the blessed spell. Alright, we are already doing much better than we were. See, look at
There's
this.
some power.
An unworthy opponent.
Unworthy opponent. That's what, yeah, they're dual wielding. Sure. That makes as much sense. Oh my gosh. Absolutely surrounded. But we have a healer, and they don't.
There's some power. There's some power.
Ow.
Okay. Let's try lifesteal. Not gotten to see that yet. Haha. And she drained a little health. Let's pick this guy up. Sometimes it's annoying the way that they start like running when they've got low health. Because then you have to chase them. Honestly, that's the real reason to have the bow skill, is so that you can chase them less. There we go. Okay, let me just do a safety right here before I run over here. We do have the bless spell on somebody, but it only affects one character at a time is the problem. Okay. Oh good, no trap. Cure disease. Excellent, we need some more of those, so. Walking boots. Leather gloves. Burn a root. Excellent. Poppy pods. An awaken potion. A club. Ooh, that's a long dagger. Ooh, that's a weapon upgrade for Elsbeth. Ta-da. Boop. Increase her maximum damage anyway. It's not a big upgrade, but it's certainly better than nothing. Okay, we'll put that there for safekeeping. Now, let's see. Who's got the lowest AC? 11, 24, 26, 8. Oh, well, okay. Well, we know who's going to get these. No wonder he's getting the shit kicked out of him. There. I'm tempted to give him that helmet, too. Here we go. Yeah, I feel that, Vine. That's a good way to describe it. Okay, there we go. Yes. It requires a skill to dual wield. So there are two ways that you can dual wield in this game, with the sword skill and the dagger skill. With sword, you become able to use a sword in your left hand and then any other weapon in your right when you have master level training. With dagger, you only need expert to use a dagger in your left hand. That's why she's already got 4 levels in dagger, but we need to find the expert dagger trainer and then be able to afford it in order to upgrade her. Some boots. There we go. I love how everyone else, they're like standing on stairs or something in the background, and then the troll just like his feet goes completely down like off the screen. So we only need one more scroll of cure disease. I believe that there is one somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is, but I'm pretty sure that there is one because they supply enough for you to complete that initial quest. Alright, let's go back to town before we go through the portal and sell all of this stuff. I don't want our inventory to get too full. It's not a horrendously long trip. But it is a ways. Soon. One day soon we shall have the fly spell, worry not. There we go. Okay, now. Let's see. First, weapons. Okay, we need to... This is the early game. That means that we need to concentrate. We need to put everything that we are going to sell on someone with the merchant skill so that they can sell it for more money. Let's see. That's a journal page, right. We don't need most of this, or at least it actually would be more useful as cash. So that's what it will become. I'm going to put all of these reagents over there on Devlin because I think he's the only one with alchemy. Oh, no, okay, Fred has it. Oh, no, they all have it. Oh, he's the only one who doesn't have it. Lol. Okay. All right, well, here, you need a red potion for emergencies anyway. Let me give all of this to Elsbeth instead. No harm done. That's fine. Yes, that's what all of these are. These are reagents. Now, whether or not we have everything we need, that I don't know.
It's not open.
Oh, come on. Well, what time is it? Oh, it's 7 o'clock. Okay, alright, fine. Fine. Let's go over here to the inn. The inn/tavern. Actually, I don't remember.
Welcome, adventurer.
Huh. Right. This is Might and Magic 8. I actually cannot sleep at the inn. That's not what it's for. We may just have to sleep outside. Well, if we could get a recipe from, like the alchemy shop, for example. If they have one that we could purchase. And then once we know it, it will be added to our notes. Okay, let's... Right. Okay. Till dawn. There we go.
We got your gear.
Alright. Now, sell this. And... I am trying to minimize our spending because a lot of times you'll pick up decent stuff, or at least like better stuff, as with any loot fest game, in dungeons and treasure chests or off of enemies. So I am trying to not spend too much money in the hope that we'll pick stuff up because we are killing so many enemies, but we will see what happens. See, that's what I thought. There are other inns. I just don't know that there's one in Blood Drop.
I'll ready you for battle.
Thank you.
Go.
You're too kind.
Oh, thank you, Trance, for the gift subs. That is much appreciated. Y'all are so generous. Oh, here's what we need to do before we do anything else. There. That's what we need to do. Then we need to buy... Oh, nice. We cannot afford that, but we can afford this, and that's better than nothing. Okay, so 4 red, 2 blue, and 1 yellow. Then we should have what we need. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And who has... Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm just going to give it to her. There we go. Because he's got a ranged attack. Purple elixirs. We need to go to the magic shop. No, I need to go to the curiosity shop.
Find relics and curios.
Here we go. There we go. Now we have some cash. Sometimes, too, you'll notice that they sell things that are in other shops. But usually what happens is if you go to a magician, for example, and you find things that are like armor items or similar, they will sell them for less than the actual armor shop would sell them. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'm going to buy those. See, like, the helm there, it's 90 gold at the armor shop, 82 here. Anyway, he's got merchant, too, so that's part of it, but... okay, that is enough to get that other bow. Let's go back and grab that. Ah!
I'll ready you for battle.
Oh, it's in bystander. Okay, and now we will give this one to him. Let's see, accuracy is 11, her accuracy is 16. So you know what? No, we will give her the good bow, and he can have the shitty bow. And we're going to give him these boots. And who's got the next lowest AC? Oh, they both come with boots. Oh, well. Well, how about that? How about that? They've got boots of their own. Well, then.
Find relics and
We can just sell these then.
Do come again.
Okay, good. So now we have 3 bows. And we've got 220 gold left over. So let's head back to that alchemist and turn in that quest. Put on Wizard Eye, of course. Haha. Oh, this is already so much better. See, look, now we're getting 3 shots per turn at range. Oh, I was hoping we could save that guy. Okay, well, it just means it's another body we can pick up. There we go. Yeah, it's a very good quest, so the earlier you can finish it, the better. Which is why we're just gonna hustle on over there. See, you can see the lizardmen spawning like in real time. We're doing a little bit more damage consistently here too. You can tell that we've got weapon upgrades.
Too easy.
There we go. Now, we could farm these dudes pretty much forever, and that is perfectly fine and valid, but I'm going to go back and complete this quest, actually. And then I think I want to go through that teleporter. Let's choose you. No. This house. There's expert bow. Ah, here we go. Do you have the ingredients?
Thank you. Take this as a reward.
Excellent. Ta-da! Alright, so it gave us a pure speed. So check that out. Plus 50 speed permanently. Now, only Grandmasters in the alchemy skill can make black potions. So that means that only... he doesn't have it, ironically, and I think Necromancer's the only ones who can actually get Grandmaster Alchemy. But since we do not know who's going to be in our party forever, we're going to go ahead and give this to Aish. Because that makes the most sense. So now he is the fastest troll in all the land. See, look at that. 66 speed. Oh, and what level now? Ah, there we go. He's almost ready to train up to level 4. He's still level 1, because these level 5 characters are kind of carrying him. Alright, let's save it, and here we go. Through the teleporter. So speed reduces your recovery time. Basically, see how, like, someone's jewel will darken. See, like, his is gone because he just took a turn. There we go. See, and now it's back, so he gets another turn. So each round, if your speed is high enough, you will recover faster between actions so that you can take turns more often, and you may even just flat out get additional turns if your speed is higher than the enemies. So it is actually a very important stat. Oh boy. Okay, how many of these are trapped? Place your bets. Okay, so far that's only We're good at the moment. I think that might be... That's the other cure disease scroll. Right. Okay, good. So that's everything we need to complete that quest, which is another biggie. Yes. Yep, it gives you 1,000 gold, which, well, actually, we did not get 1,000 gold. But yeah, the fame is... Here's our quick reference. You can get a glance at what everybody's stats and stuff are, their quick spells and so on, how many skill points they have. And right here, your fame, it determines, there's a couple of things that matters for. Okay. Wooden buckler, walking boots, two-handed sword. We definitely don't need that. Improvised Volge. Another cure disease. Good. Emergency heal. Last one. Oh, 4 for 4. Nice. Additional cure disease. Oh, and we got a cloak. Good. Excellent. 1,000 XP. Okay. I knew it was like big on that end. Alright, so we've got plenty of extra cure disease scrolls. We don't really need an emergency potion for him. He's got buku health. See, he's got 85 hit points, which is literally twice as much as anybody else, so. Okay, this is +6, right, so. There we go. A little more armor for him. Excellent. Well, that worked out great, didn't it? What do we got here? Luck. Excuse me, coming through. Istrich the Tongue. My brother Rotnex lives, and you have repaired the portals of stone. I must return home to him so that we can plan our family's survival. Yes, we are looking for an anointed herb potion. The smugglers of Jadame will have this. Fishner Tomb. Thomb. Anyway. And he's one that has yellow fever, so... Boop. There we go. Thanks for the cure, but others in this area are still sick. Be sure to deliver the cure to them as well. We will do that. Here we go. Boom. That's another one. This is expert plate. Bone. Bone is ready. There we go. Another one. This is body magic. Ta-da! We can actually afford this, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Because that is literally what Frederick is here for. Now, of course, there are other islands besides the two that we just jumped between. We can't get to all of them easily, so... Okay, speed, as if he needed any more of that, lol. And personality. Where's the door? Oh, there's another one. Hey. Oh, might. Good, that's good. There we go. Husk is cured. Dirthic is cured. Minosaur has got... Menosaur. He's a Menosaurus. That's expert bodybuilding. Good. We needed to know where that is. The yellow fever epidemic is over. Thank you for your help. This is the master of the arms master skill, so... Good. We are racking up all of these skill bonuses. See, there's a couple more islands down here, but the teleporters don't go over there, or at least not these. Yeah, it's really good juice. Okay, so we have saved the people of the Dagger Wound Islands from the yellow fever epidemic. Ah, and here's our first one of these. You might remember them from Might and Magic 7. They cast a spell on you at a high level. Ooh, and this is the Game of Might. So we're probably not strong enough yet, but these, if you click on them with a character whose relevant stat is high enough, you can win free skill points. Yeah, see, we have failed the game. You can only win one time per character, but there's like a contest, a game, and a challenge or something like that. Oh. Wrong. Okay, here we go. Quests. Return to Aslan on Daggerwound Island. Okay. We are going to do that before we go into the temple. Because, not everybody is... Oh, no, everyone is ready to level up at this point. Ooh. Ooh. But most importantly, Aish here needs to level up because he's still level 1. And we gotta level up. Come on. Imagine not leveling up in the first episode of a Might and Magic game. Put Wizard Eye back on. Oh. Okay, well, hi. Sure. Listen, you came up here to us. Shift does run under normal circumstances.
Got one.
Got one. I love that our troll sounds like that. Thank you for choosing that voice for this character. I already love our new friend Aish. How dare you?
Not even a challenge.
There we go. Just grab all of these. Just since we're here. Since we're here. But yeah, so shift does run, but I have always run turned on because there's no stamina system in this game, so there's never any reason to not run, which means shift actually does this. When you have always run turned on, shift causes you to walk, in fact. Let's see, we have anything else to sell? We do, since we're back here in town anyway.
I'll ready you for battle.
Oh, no. Sell. I mean, we could, maybe. I'm not sure if our bows will reach that far. They might, though. They very well might. Okay.
Fine relics and curios. Do come again.
Face first into that sign. Let's see. Did we get... We did. We already got learning for him. Good. Excellent. He's got most of the skills already that he really needs to have. So we probably need Arms Master, especially if he's going to dual wield. But first, this is the... No. Okay, that's the gym. That's where we need to level up. Where is the armor shop? I think that's it. Passed it on the first go. No, that's true metal. Where is the tannery? Where is the tannery? Where is the wizard hut? That's not it. It's not over here. It's one of these internal ones or interior ones. There we go. I was looking for the wrong type of building. It's one of these.
Got your gear.
My bad. My dumb. Okay, now. Everybody's got all the armor skills that they can get at the moment. And I don't want to buy anything else until we level up. So we're going to do that first.
In for some training.
Ooh, yes, good. Now, how much is... Ah, right, they can only train up to level 5 here. There actually are limits, so we can't level them up until we get to Ravenshore. That is to force you to go on with the game. Like, you can only stay for so long in the starting area. And other towns actually have a limit as well, but it's higher. And then, of course, once you unlock different areas, presumably you can go back and forth, and it doesn't matter. There we go. And that leaves us enough to learn Arms Master as well. I don't remember what level can vampires get Arm Master at. I think it's Expert? It might be Master. I'm gonna wait. So we don't even know if we're keeping her yet. I don't want to invest too heavily in some of these characters. Okay. Skills. All right. So, what are we going to do here first? So, Arms Master, you can see this reduces recovery time, which means more attack, increases your accuracy and damage with all melee weapons. That's going to be awesome, because he's going to be dual wielding. Speaking of which, we need to get to Sword as quickly as possible so that he can dual wield, which means probably now that we have it, we need to pump Sword first to level it up and then come back for Mace. Let's see. It doesn't hurt to grab the first level of a skill, no. It's more like there's not always a reason to, because they might not be any good with it. See, like, for example, bow. Bow is useful because of what bow does, but trolls are never going to be good at it. Whereas, like, Dark Elves, I think, are the only ones who can get Grandmaster, which means that they actually deal more damage, and that was the problem with bows in Might and Magic 6 and 7, is that they just never dealt as much damage as melee weapons. And in this one, they can, which is why Dark Elves actually get it for free at character creation. But it does cost money, and we only have so much of that right now is the main thing. Okay, so let's do Sword. We need Expert before this adds to attack bonus. He's got plenty of hit points. He is already regenerating. He can't get Expert in that, but he can in this. Let's see, his AC is comparable with everybody else's now, so I think we're probably safe to dump most of this into... We're just going to put it all in Sword. All right, now... Training also takes time, and that means when you go back to shops, they may have repopulated. See? The different shops will, they restock at different points. Some shops take longer than others, but training generally takes 2 weeks. No matter how much training you do, it will always take 2 weeks. And if that 2 weeks carries you past, say, the first day of a month or something, then generally that means that a shop is going to restock all of its stuff. And then, then we have the opportunity to pick up stuff like this, you see. Ring of Speed? Well, Aish doesn't need that anymore. I will snag that, though. Let's see, identify item, repair item, we'll get this later.
Come again.
So he still has the lowest AC, so we're going to do that. That will improve his to 20. Oh, he actually comes with a cloak. Moon Temple cloak. That makes lots of sense, actually.
Find relics and curios.
I didn't pay enough attention to what they started with when we hired them. Okay, let me look over here at the weapon shop.
I'll ready you for battle.
Good, because they should have more bows, and they do have at least one. And that's good, because we only need one more for him. Yeah, it's true. Dark Elves are very solid in this game, because they get Grandmaster Bow, they can get a high-level Merchant, and their racial skill is one of the better ones. All right, there we go. So now everyone has a bow. That's what I was hoping when we trained, and that's why I wanted to do that first. So now, let's do it. Let's head back to the temple. Whoa. Okay. Well, that happened. Yep. Okay. Enjoy our first game over screen. Double tap because undead are a thing in this game. Oh boy. Okay. Oh man. Who has repair? He's got it.
I've repaired it.
Good.
I've repaired it.
Wasn't sure if he would be able to repair this or not.
I've repaired it.
And he didn't get hit by a meteor, or he only got hit by splash damage, so he's actually fine. Okay, so yeah, we just we lost the rest of our money because when you die in this game, since you are the chosen ones, you come back. You reappear at the at a specific place, and it takes all of your money. That's what the banks are for in this game. Any money you have stored in a bank does not get stolen from you if you die. Now, ideally, you shouldn't die. That was a fluke. The problem here is our last save was quite a while ago, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna let it happen because we did not really lose that much money. We didn't have that much to lose. So I'm just gonna dodge around the meteor impact craters here. And we're gonna pick up a few of these bodies to put some money in our pocket. Just because they are lying here, we can do it for free. There is no reason not to, and you never know when you're going to need a little bit of cash. I'm flirting with disaster by walking across those impact sites, but... oh my goodness. Stop making these dumb sounds. But notice, look how much more quickly these guys are going down now. It's already happening. You can see we got that good RPG growth going on. And then immediately, as soon as I say that, of course the game heard me, I ruined it. I ruined it, and now we suck, and we can't hit anything. We will never land another blow. Hey, there we go. See? It heard me talking yet again. You gotta fool it. You gotta trick the game into doing what you want.
I'm hurt bad.
Okay, that's fair. But he can do this, so it's fine.
I'm not sure what it is.
Okay. Let's focus on the ones that are already wounded.
Why should I know? Curses! I will bury you.
I love how when Devlin gets at low health, he just gets mad about it. Because he's not worried. He's a necromancer. This doesn't bother him.
I'm hurt bad.
Come on.
Curses.
There. Okay, now. Oh, we left one. Whoops. That's right. Turned our back. And then immediately lost object permanence. Forgot he existed. That was so dumb. Just me running through there and then getting smacked by meteors. That's... It's alright, it's fine. Whoop! Just a hop, a skip, and a jump away from solving this quest. Get back over here to the other teleporter. Excuse us, pardon, coming through, pardon, excuse me. Okay, now. Here we go. Our first dungeon. So, normally, because of the time, I would say that this would be a great place to kind of call it, and this would be where we'd start the second stream, but I don't wanna. I wanna keep playing. History holds that lizardmen temples of this period were guarded by traps and not monsters. What then to make of the reptilian slithering, receding into the darkness?
It's a little dark in here.
Says the vampire. Hello? Someone else who seeks a way off this accursed island. My name is Simon Templar. I found my way into this temple as I was told it was the way out. Let's travel together. So, do you take Simon Templar the Knight into your party? If you would like Simon Templar to join you, click yes. If you would like him to wait for you at the Adventurer's Inn, click no. So this is not a forced join, rather this is the, like, another kind of tutorial character to show you how it works. So, now as far as knights go, Simon he's not bad. He's okay. Mostly, he comes with these eyes. But also he comes with this. This is pretty decent armor early on in the game. Now, of course, no one else can wear it. I think only knights can wear plate armor. So there's that. He does come with a bow and a decent helmet, though. And actually, since his AC is so high, we're going to take his gloves and give them to somebody else. Oh, he's got a ring. Dude, you were holding out on us. Look at that. That's not even magic. Okay, it's 24, 26. Okay, so we're going to give these to Fred. Skill-wise. Alright, so there we go. You can see he's got plate, arms master, bodybuilding, repair, which they can get to grandmaster. Arms master they can. Shield as well, plate. Chain, weirdly, they can't get grandmaster. Sword they can. Spear, he can. Masters can wield spears in one hand, so yes, you actually can dual wield swords and spears in this game. And he comes with bow, which you can get expert training in. Now, he is not the best knight in the game, but Simon will tide us over until we decide what we're going to do, and if we want a knight later, then we could always trade him out if we feel like it. For now, let's go ahead and... He's got really good AC, so I'm going to say let's focus on his weapon skills, because all weapon skills at the basic level increase your accuracy. And hell, let's, since he can use plate... Oh, see, I put points in spear. I was going to say we could just dual wield. Oh, but Grandmaster Shield is so good, though, actually. You know what? Yeah. Let me change that decision.
I can't see anything.
Okay, so let's do... We can do, since we already have someone who's going to be using swords, we'll have him do spear and shield. Let's see, spear have to be a master, which I think is rank 7. He's got 2 ranks in sword, but that's all right for now. There we go. That'll give him expert plate. That's 1d9, 3d3 plus 3, so that sword is actually better, even though he's got more ranks in spear.
No.
Because he would have to take his shield off, see. Alright. Torchlight. Oh boy. So we are at the top of a pyramid. Yeah, Spear does blossom later on, as you put it. Spear gets really quite good. So we will focus on Spear with him in the assumption that we may keep him. Oh man, look at this. So, here is our first new enemy.
There's some power.
Young Gakuatals. They don't have a lot of health, but there are a lot of them. Most importantly, they shoot lightning. And we hate that about them.
This could be tough.
A winged serpent,
This could be tough.
and there's a full Kuatal, full-grown one. These are nothing, because you're not really meant to actually, like, fight all of those pirates and stuff out there. You're supposed to come here. So these are much lower level enemies. Their damage isn't bad, but HP-wise, they can't stand against us. Oh my goodness, if we could hit them. There we go. Let me focus aim with the mouse rather than just spamming the E button. That way I can guarantee they're hitting the same one every time. I'm being too lackadaisical.
Too easy.
Curses.
Need to actually take it seriously.
Ow!
Come in.
Easy.
There we go. I love that voice that you picked for him. Got one. There we go. All right. There's nothing, there are no surprises here as far as I'm aware. God, those eyes are haunting and haunted. There we go. They drop gems sometimes. That's about all they'll drop. It does. Somehow it works. We have, yeah, Wizard Eye is still on. You can see over here, this shows us what spells we've got. Wizard Eye, the eye fills the socket. Torchlight, this glow comes out from behind the skull, and so on. Oh, actually, we're going to need both of those again here soon. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. Notice that there are enemies here. Okay. Oh, right. This is the platforming section. We have to actually do this in real time, but first things first. This, yeah, when you depress the first stone, it triggers the trap, the secret compartments open, and more of these guys come out.
Got one.
Got one. His little grin. Oh, got one.
Too easy.
See, these guys only have 3 hit points.
There's
These have
something.
6, so if you hit them, like, at all, you're probably gonna kill them. Here, there's one more. There we go. Alright. Oh, are there any treasure chests here? I don't think so. There's... Button will not move. Right. Gotta do it in a certain order. I think that was correct. I think you can only push them in a certain order, but I don't remember. Ah. So I love this. They added this in Might and Magic 7. They did not have it in Might and Magic 6. If you have the perception skill, Or if you, and nobody has it here, but if you have a high enough, like, stat, you'll notice hidden doors based on, like, a difficulty that's assigned to them. Oh,
Oh my!
these are trapped. Ah, there's the prophecies of the snake. Remember, someone asked for that.
I don't know.
Ooh, an amulet. There. Give that to you. You could use an emergency heal potion. Yep, this is our first trap.
I don't know.
Okay, didn't break anything. That's all I'm really concerned about. Oh, no. Forgot I was in turn-based. Let's heal a little bit here. Get everybody out of the yellow. Oops. And then Torchlight already wore off because he has no fire magic skill. Oh, and actually, so did Wizard Eye. It lasts for like an hour. So when he first casts it, you know, a fresh cast is 2 hours. Torchlight's the same way. He just doesn't have a very high skill. So you can tell we need a Dark Elf because nobody has Disarm Trap.
Watch out!
That was a bit belated. Okay. Awaken.
It's worthless. It's worthless.
An old scroll.
I'm not sure. It's worthless.
Ooh. Leather Jerkin of Earth Resistance. That's a slight upgrade because she just has regular armor anyway, so I'll give that to her. Alright, this scroll. It is inevitable. The temple is lost to us. Never did we think that our own creations would turn against us, nor did we think they could so handily bring about our annihilation. Only I and my assistant, Kisthik, are all that remain of the Relic Wardens. This note is for any of the keepers of the true vision who come to reclaim the temple. Kisthik and I have already secured the holy idol. Remember, it is the 6th plate, not the 14th. We lost Warden Rishtix when that mistake was made last. I only pray the defenses will hold until you arrive. Faithfully yours, High Nestmaster. Those are probably like anagrams of something, but they may legitimately just be word salad. I don't know. Okay, who needs an AC upgrade? Not him. Actually, yep, looks like Aisha's getting it, so boop, there we go. That'll give us a couple more points in AC, and they
I don't know.
might have a power of some kind. It doesn't look like it, though. It looks like they're just probably plain. Okay, well. So, now we can complete that quest when we go back. Look here. This is actually a really cool room. So, notice this is on the ceiling and not the floor. So, you actually have to follow this path in order to not trigger a trap. They're fairly generous with it. The only problem is, we want what's in those chests. Oops. There we go. So, we're gonna trigger the trap. Haha! Oh no! Oh no! How could this ever have happened to us?
I'm hurt bad. Ugh.
Oh no, he's poisoned. This is fine. Don't worry about it. We want the XP. Yeah, they can poison you, and it does suck. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh my gosh, they're like right in our face. We are literally on top of these enemies. Oh, everybody's getting poisoned. That's alright. There we go. We can fix that. We can fix that poison. Because we have potions. Let's see. We have... It's an empty one. He's got 2 reds. Oh, and a blue. There we go. Never
Perfect
mind.
mix.
So we'll just do that. Right? Oh, this guy? That's Simon Templar, the Knight. Don't you love him? Isn't he your favorite character? So yeah. These chests are decoys.
Look out!
Now, that's not to say that they don't have anything in them. They do, and I meant what I said. That we absolutely want the contents of these chests. You just have to be careful.
It's worthless. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's worthless.
Okay, we will do that. And... Actually, he doesn't have a hat at all, so we will give him this Lizardman helm. All of his glorious green lack of identification. Alright. You know, a smart man would probably also cast Featherfall just because you never know. You don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen, really. Alright. Ha! There we go. Hey-ya! Ah. Criminy. Yeah, he does look like a Rasputin, doesn't he? Crud. Okay, well, at least we triggered the trap. If only we had a dark elf. Think of how much better things would be if we had a dark elf. Whee! And back up again. I couldn't stick the landing onto, like, the top of the chest the way I did the other one. See, and now that we've fallen through the floor, this is glowing as well. I don't know if we can... Maybe we might be able to just inch right over here and get the chest. Okay, not quite.
Very devious.
Very devious, says Aish. Very devious. I'm so glad that you picked that voice. Oh yeah. Time stops for the industrious thief.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Another sword.
It's worthless. It's worthless. It's worthless.
Yeah, okay.
It's worthless.
He doesn't have a high opinion of any treasure, does he? Alright, let's see. This, I think, is... Okay, the max damage is better, but the accuracy is worse, which means it's not as good. Neither of them have helmets, so he is going to get this one. Now, I think the only person without gloves, yes, the 2 of them, so let's give him these gloves. Oh, right.
Who knows?
And there we go. Oh, no. I was about to dismiss the menu window. Like, not the character, no. One more chest. This is all worth it. Did you notice how much gold we have? I'm telling you. Okay, we don't have any more heals at the moment. Not really. But that's okay. There we go. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. We gonna save. We gonna save. You're definitely going to save. And then we are going to rest. There we go. Let me check and make sure that it didn't break anything. It shouldn't have, because it's not really a strong trap. But you always want to make sure, because when someone gets knocked out, the chance increases that their gear could be broken. Okay. There we go. And our jewels turn green right here. So, of course, if you did not know, these green awareness jewels mean that they feel safe. Yellow means they can tell there's a threat nearby. Red means that a monster is in your face or very close. This also means if their jewels are green, you will not be ambushed while resting. See? There we go.
It's worthless.
No harm done.
I'm not I don't know. It's worthless.
Fire resistance +3. Hey! That's better than that one anyway. So actually, you know what? Let's do that. That means, yeah. Everybody but Aish, ironically, has got a lizard man helmet now. Except for Simon. Okay. Wizard Eye. And there we go. I love how his eyes glow red. Oops. Whenever he casts a spell. Alright. Onward. What's in here? Surely nothing bad could happen in this room. Oh no. Hey-ya, hey-ya. There we go. Ta-da. So yes. This is a trap room. A trap room that can cause you to fall to a horrible death. Please notice the horrible spikes down there. And they're pretty generous with it because they don't want you to die, because I believe it's either instant death if you fall in the spikes, or it's like you take damage the whole time you were down there. Like over and over, and so eventually you will die. But you run around and hit all 8 of those buttons, and it's fine, actually. Okay. Oh, more of these guys. Ooh. And now we get to meet these, the Serpent Men.
This could be tough.
They don't have a lot of hit points,
There's some power.
but still, you gotta take them seriously. They are big and nasty. We do not like them. Here are the little Serpent Men.
I'm hurt.
Ooh.
Bad.
Nasty.
Too easy.
I don't
It's one of these. No. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. He didn't get a turn before they knocked him out.
There's some power. There's some
There we
power.
go. I want to hit the other one in the back. Let me actually... There we go. That way Simon can heal himself. He doesn't have expert body magic yet, but with 4 ranks, he is healing a lot more than he was earlier, which is nice. Yeah, we got a little dude over here.
No honor in that.
Oh, wow. What a diss.
That's gonna leave a mark.
I'm wounded.
That's not a great heal yet.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Got one.
In your face. Grab all of these. Oh, you're not getting away.
Got one.
Oh my gosh, hit it. Y'all. Okay, now, did we get anything good?
I don't know.
Well, I wasn't really asking you, but... Here we go.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, well... Button. Which button shall we press? This one. You just skip their turns. I don't have to actually shoot into nothingness. Come on. Show me what you got. Not much, as it turns out. At least they're worth a decent amount of gold. Okay, I think, yes. Oh, there goes Torchlight. It's okay. All it affects is what we, the players, can see. It doesn't actually have any effect on the accuracy of the characters, thankfully.
It should have fled.
Uh-oh, Aisha's poisoned. What will we do? What'll we do? Where'd that extra potion bottle go? Oh, right, okay. He drank it.
Ah, perfect mix. Great, now we can use it. Great, now we can use it.
There we go. It's the first time we've had to heal Aish. He generally heals on his own. Let's do a little bit of party maintenance here. There we go. I think that's good enough. Okay. Onward. Yeah, I like having the regeneration skill on there because it really, especially once you get to Grandmaster, it saves you just an enormous amount of grief and money and time.
Too easy. I require assistance.
Well, there you go. Ask and you shall receive. I think so. Yeah, trolls and vampires for sure. I feel like maybe once they become liches they can. Say a lot of these are just monster closets. Ha. See, if you push the other button, you can only have one door open at a time. So, like, this will close one and open the other. And that's fine, because we want to kill all these dudes anyway. For the XP, if nothing else. Oops. That little jump forward, I was moving while it was in turn-based.
Help me, now!
Hey, calm down. Don't get demanding.
Help!
I'm wounded.
Oh. There we go. Okay. One at a time. Boom. That did nothing because he had no fire magic.
Ow!
Oh, come on now. You expect me to believe that? I don't hardly think so. There we go. Yeah, I've used it several times. You may hear the sound effect. Right here. There you go. See, and you saw her HP increase a little bit.
I'm wounded.
Not enough, though, apparently. Yeah, that's a good question. Like, how long have they just been waiting here for somebody to come by and hit that button? On the other hand, it's no wonder they're mad, though. Let's see. That was a good first round. Come on. Yes, he didn't get a hit. Oh, it's one of the little ones. Aww. You don't actually... No, he's got body resistance and cure weakness. I was hoping he might actually have come with cure poison, but he did not. It's alright. Guys, he's right there. He's not moving. How are these arrows not hitting him? I ask you. I'm begging for an explanation. There we go. We did this one, right? Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, this is the last one.
I'm wounded.
Well, there. Now you're less wounded.
Too easy.
Probably going to have to rest again here shortly. In fact, it may be wise to do that before we go through there. Let me do that. It's just high enough that you have to jump. Hello? Can we... There we go. Oh. Wait a minute. He's poisoned.
I'm not sure.
Can we pick up any other... Oh!
I've repaired it.
See what I mean? When she got knocked out, it broke her armor. Okay, we're good on helmets. Alright. Starting to run out of bottles and reagents for
Ah, perfect mix.
cure poison potions, though. In fact, I think this is our last one, because we don't have any other
Great, now we can
blue
use
reagents. But, now we can heal. Oop. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. I can't actually... I can right-click on things, but I can't left-click into stuff. Also, notice how she turns into a bat and hangs upside down when she's sleeping, by the way. We do have meteor fragments. And in Might and Magic 7, you would be correct that those would be blue reagents. However, in Might and Magic 8, they are gray catalyst reagents instead. Oh boy. Okay. Let me see. Uh-oh. I did just save it. But let me see if maybe if I can go out and click on something. It might reset. Oh, and the game crashed. Oof. Oof. Okay. Not great. Give us 1 second. Let's, I was not expecting that. Oh no. This is not usually a game that crashes. Actually, it's pretty solid play. That is unusual. Oh, really? I thought I saved it right before we rested. Okay, well. Dang. Okay, well, we'll worry about all that crap later because you saw what was in there, so. We'll go this way. Yeah, basically. You get it. That just means... I think, yeah, okay, this means we didn't use a purple potion. That's how we'll treat that. Hopefully we can keep it that way. See if we can get through this without being poisoned. You'll see here, obsidian is a catalyst. Meteor fragments. Oh no, they are blue. Oh, I'm glad you said that then. Okay, well,
Great, now we can
I thought that they had been changed.
Great, now we can use it.
Okay, so we are a little safer than I thought we were.
Save me!
I said that with so much confidence. That's how it always is, though. There we go. Divide and conquer. We got one of them stuck on geometry back here, so.
I'm wounded.
She is in fact wounded. What will we do about it? Who could say? Okay, this is another dead end. So we actually want to go back over here. And it's this one. There we go. Yeah, there's that. Save me! Alright. It's so funny when something happens and, like, I have to load it and it goes back, like, a really long way because I save scum so much. So then when I have to load it and I don't have a save file that was just, like, 2 seconds ago, it's really funny. Yeah, that's what it is, Art. Save me! Me, the game! I don't want to fight all of you at once. Come on. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh, there we go. Of course we got poisoned. The turn-based movement is so fast in this game. Oh man, yes, now would be a great time for the spark spell. Oh man. Or rock blast or fireball, honestly. Just any of those arrows, even one of them could hit, actually. And it would probably be fine.
Help!
go. Another one bites the dust. Okay. Strategic withdrawal. There we go. So you just gotta split them up. We are like level 4 and 5, and there are a lot of these, to be fair to us. Okay, we better unpoison him, I suppose.
Great, now we can use it. Great, now we can use it.
Let's go ahead and prep for that, because we're going to have to do it again. I'm certain at some point. Okay, let's see. Let's do you. Running low on healing. This is what happened last time. There we go. Oop. Wizard Eye ran out. Dang it. Yeah, choke points are still useful in games like this, but like so many enemies can potentially be on one space at one time, it is less useful than in other games.
I will bury you.
Come on. Right, torchlight. Back on. You can tell that this is not a necromancer with lots of fire magic. Okay, we'll save again. I think that it's this one. Yes. Oh boy. A gemstone. And a secret door. Well. One thing at a time. Starting with this thing.
Fire assistance.
Come on. Now this is funneling that actually works because they can only... There's like a slope and it confuses the AI, so only a few of them get up at a time. Now come on, Simon, you're supposed to be the best fighter here. There we go. I wish there was a quick save. But there's not. I've actually been replaying Might and Magic 6 casually, and I got spoiled because the patch for it adds a quick save button.
I will bury you.
Oh, no way. Now,
I'm not sure what.
fuck off. I don't hardly think so. What in the world? Kind of absolute bullshit. You expect me to believe that you did enough damage to kill him, even at that low health. That's not a thing.
Too easy.
You gotta save every couple of monsters. Oh my goodness, guys, hit. See, this is why we need Bless. Yeah, I don't think that there's one. Yeah, see. Sadly, there's not a quick save. Well, he knows that he'll just become a lich, you see. Come on, there we go. So what Bless actually does, I will show you. So Bless increases their bonus to hit by 5 + 1 per point of skill in spirit magic. So yeah, it doesn't even increase your accuracy stat, it just increases your bonus to hit with whatever weapon you have in your hand, whatever weapon you're using. It's like if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons and you cast a spell that just gave someone like, you know, plus 30 to hit, like True Strike. Except at expert level, it affects the entire party and lasts all day. And that's what you really want. That's why I'm not casting it, you see, because it only lasts 1 hour plus 5 minutes per point of skill, so it would last, you know, like 65 minutes for her and only affect one character, so I'd be recasting it all the time. Because it would wear out just like Torchlight. Oh, lol. Excuse me. Also, notice please that this is actually the entire tunnel, so when we do that, it's not like this little thin door here that's just blocking off the closet, like that whole ceiling is coming down on this guy. Which I think is very funny. And by funny, I mean, why didn't he die just then? Anyway, free diamond. Aha, and a book. There we go. And the book is the Prophecies of the Sun. The writing inside this book reads like the ranting of a madman. Still, someone must have thought highly of it. The text is entirely hand-scribed in a florid style. Inset illuminations bring to life scenes from the story which are in turn disturbing, outlandish, or seemingly drawn from nightmare. We'll just hang on to that. That's what it is. Snakes could just, that's just, they can no-clip at will. How could we have forgotten, honestly? Okay, now let me go back this way before we go any further. Back here where our gems are green. Any time is fine, actually. There we go. Okay, now, I'm going to save it, and then we are going to try and rest. There we go. So last time I clicked to end the rest early because you can just kind of like skip the animation. And that may have had something to do with the glitch. I don't know, so I just decided to not do that this time. And, we will see if it helps. This way. This way. This way. This way. Here we go. Okay. Don't have anything from in there. Oop. Get off. You're off, you bastard. Oh, this is even better. Watch this. This guy can't hit us. But we can hit him. Because we can see his pixels. And when you can see his pixels, you see. It's pretty great. Okay, now this other side down here was where we were before I had to, like, reboot the game, so... You stop that.
Too easy.
Now listen. I know y'all are low level, but come on. You can't let these little things with like 12 hit points beat you up like this. Oh, you're done fucked up now. You're in melee range. Ah, more of you. Okay. Right. I do want to avoid those things if at all possible. No steppy. Please, please no steppy. All right. Here we go. Oh, Lord. Okay, well. Goodbye. This is a terrible room. I don't want any part of it. Jump down the obvious pits, you think? I mean, we do have Featherfall. If you're desperate to see. See, it's not a pit, though. See? These things shoot poison and that shoots fire. That's all it is. Oh, yeah, you have to step... It's the 6th plate, not the 14th. I think is what it says, right? Oh, let me see. There is also... You may have noticed... Over here... Whoop. There is a button. Let's see. Okay, this is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it this one? I mean, if ever there was a time for that particular quote. Oh, let me see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's more than 14 here. Oh, I cannot remember. Because I can't remember how they're counted, basically. See, if you step on one of them, it's like, that opens up. Let me just do this. Is it any of these? Ah! Is that it? No. Okay. I literally do not remember which one it is. It might even be in a specific order. I don't think so, though. I feel like that's not the case. Oh, man. Oh, I was still looking up. Lol. Come on. Do your worst. Well, don't actually do your worst. In fact, please don't. Oh, see, there's the poison. How does a vampire get poisoned, though? I ask you. Really? How do you reckon? I'm sorry, what? Did y'all see that? That keeps happening. I don't... What in the world? Blood poisoning. Okay, that's pretty funny, though, actually. Here we go. We'll just hit around the corner. That's fine. You want to act like that? We can just cheese this. Come on. That's all right. Come on. Let's dance. Let's...
It should have fled.
See? Right? Elspeth gets it. You should have fled. Okay. See if I can... There we go. Get them one at a time. Come on. It's trying to get them to stop where I could... There we go. Haha. Okay. One more, two more.
It should have fled.
Got him. Excellent. Good. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, you're still alive. I was trying to pick that up like a corpse and it wasn't working. Okay, there we go. Alright, now before we leave, let's go down here and figure this out. Save it. On a different file. See, this one's not triggering anything. I feel like it's this one. Okay, well, maybe that one's not it. I think, is it? No, that's not it. There we go. I don't know why it was that one. Anyway.
Ow!
Oops.
There we go. The idol of the snake, an idol of the ancient snake god who was worshipped by the serpent men who used to dwell in the Daggerwound Islands. You know, these things we've been killing for hours. Alright. Let's do a quick heal after that trap. And make sure it didn't break anything. Alright, I think we're good. Alright. And here we are, we made it out. Whew. There you can see the town on the other side. Goodness gracious. That's kind of cool looking though. Oh, that's like the edge of the map. A lot of times on these islands there are, yeah, see, here we go, there's like treasure chests and stuff. There's nothing here. That's how we get to Ravenshore, but first, before we do anything, there we go. Ta-da! And now, this is activated so we can go back and forth. And we no longer have to worry about going all the way through the temple. So let's turn in some of these quests. Thank you for returning with the idol. Upon further study, I discovered that the entire spell was useless. Still, this is not your fault and you deserve some reward for returning to me. At least he's kind about it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we need to talk to Aslan. And Pisella Tisk. And we need to find Rotnax. Right. Okay. Brother Talamir's house. Here we go. There's one. Found Isthric and told him how to return home. We are indeed in debt to you, merchant of Alvar. I will speak well of you to clan leader Brackish Onefang. Please take these potions of cure wounds as a reward. Thank you. Very kind. Give those to her because those are probably just going to be, like, used to make more purple potions. Oh, right. We need to actually, while we're doing stuff and wandering around, we should sell things as well.
We got you here.
There we go. Not a lot to sell there. Tisk's house. Oh, right. This is another one. You have found the prophecies of the snake. Perhaps the details of our future can be found in its writings. Please take this reward for your assistance. Indeed. And as you complete certain quests, notice that you get little rewards and stuff here, and these different colors tell you what kind of quest it was. Like blue is story, like main story, and then green is side quest. Also, it is going to record that we died. I never wind up with one of those on my record, but it was better than loading, I guess. Let's see, where is... Here we go. Have you stopped the epidemic? The yellow fever epidemic is over. Thank you for your help. Yeah, it's super rude. There we go. See, stop the yellow fever epidemic. And so we got a lot of XP for that. That means we can now train to level 6, almost 7. They can train to level 7. These folks over here, almost level 8. And we have plenty of cash.
Fine relics and curios.
And we're about to have more. Let's see, I'm going to keep all of that. Ah, here we go. Forgot we had stuff over here too. 292, 219, 36, 146. Ah. Okay. So these 2 rings are actually enchanted. Let's see if they are worth anything. His ID skill is not high enough to actually figure out what they are. Okay, this is plus 5 hit points. This is plus 3 water resistance. So we can probably sell that one. This one, 5 hit points.
Come again.
What kind of hit points are we working with here? Let's check max HP. 140, 51. Look at this. Everybody, he's got 75. He's got 100, and everybody else 40, 51, 32. So actually, under those circumstances, I think that this one at least is worth putting on him. Now, what's this? Okay. Okay, this is plus 4 intellect. And you see down there, it's giving him 3 spell points as well. So we don't even have to identify something to get the benefits off of it. It's just better if you know what it is so that you know exactly what to expect. You can even still sell it for its full value, actually, weirdly. Okay, we are out of side quests. Let's go over here, and then we need to hit the armor shop one more time because he still has 2 leather jerkins. So here we go over here. See, I found it on the first try. This time I went straight there.
We got your gear.
And okay, that's that. So that is most of what we can do here in the Dagger Wound Islands. There are a few skills that we can pay for, of course, that we can still purchase and pick up.
Fine relics and curios.
For example, see, she can get identify item, he can get repair item,
Come again.
that sort of thing. See, he's got Arms Master. So he's got all the weapon skills he's probably going to get and all the armor. So this is it, which means that realistically, like, he's going to be a very focused character. His skills are going to be highly effective because he doesn't have as many to dump like points into to spread out. Even if we are not using some things like staff and leather, for example, he still, all of these magic skills, they're good. Meditation, that's good. We need it. Merchant, like, that's going to make training him cheaper. Same for her. See, a lot of this, yeah, it's just, they're going to be less focused. So by virtue of him having the fewest skills, his skills are actually going to be the best out of anybody's. And we've got a few, like I said, that we could pick up. But the main thing is we have unlocked that teleporter. And that means that now we can go to Ravenshore. We can get out of here. We can get back to the main continent. And we can take this adventure to the horizon. Drama. Anyway, We've got lots of money. We've got good skills. We're ready to train up. We're ready to progress the main story. We have exhausted this place pretty much. There's a couple little islands over here we can go to, but we don't need to worry about it right now. Yes, the world is our oyster. We have access to mainland Jadame now. And that means we have access to other characters that y'all might like or even prefer to some of these folks down here. We'll find out next time when we come back with more Might and Magic 8 Day of the Destroyer. That's going to do it for tonight. I will be back next Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the US, and we will pick up right where we left off. I will maybe do some skill maintenance. I might go through and double check that we have all of the useful skills that we can purchase here before we go off island. And I will probably train him up at least to level 5. Well, maybe not, because the limit is level 5, and if I wait till we go to Ravenshore, it'll take less time because they can all train. So I'll wait to train and level up until we go to Ravenshore. Yeah, so I will see y'all in the next one. I'm grateful for the privilege of your time. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and with our new friend here, with Aish the Troll, destined to save the land of Jadame. And these yahoos, whoever they are. You could have spent that time doing anything, but you spent it here with me, and I appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, along with Specific Pixel, as we do our next charity incentive, following up on our charity stream from June 25th, where we were raising money for the Video Game History Foundation to celebrate over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We will be playing Darkstone. Co-op Darkstone. So get ready for that. And then Monday, I will be back with my solo series, which is going to be more Divine Divinity. Thursday, I am taking off because we just got through with our most recent Thursday series, which was Outpost. So if you missed that, of course, there's a playlist on the YouTube channel. You can watch the whole thing. It's only 4 episodes, well, really 3.5. I will be back on Friday, the 11th, with our last game tasting charity incentive, which is going to be Clive Barker's Undying. I have never played that. I have no idea what it's going to be like, so I am looking forward to it. I hope that you will as well. And then, of course, the following Monday, that's the 14th, Pixel will join me, and we will be playing more Blaze and Blade Eternal Quest. We're getting close to the end of that game, so look forward to it. It's a lot of fun. We only have a couple dungeons left. And finally, that means on the 17th, we are starting the final scheduled series on our current Thursday slate, which is, heaven help us, Gex. And probably the weekend after we start Gex, like sometime around maybe Sunday the 20th, I will have the poll up on YouTube where y'all will get to choose what order we're going to play the next 5 games on Thursday. Our patrons are currently shortlisting that from the choices that Pixel and I have provided them, even as we speak. So once they have narrowed it down to 5, I will move that over to YouTube, and y'all can vote on it to decide what gets played when. And then finally, the 18th, Friday the 18th, I'm taking a Friday off because we will be done with the game tastings, and we will be moving on to full series, the first of which is going to be a long play of Zombie Dinos from Planet Zeltoid. So, look forward to that. That'll be coming on the 25th, I believe. So, oh, wow, they actually...
I'm not sure what it is.
Wow, There,
I'm not sure
we
what
fixed
it is.
it. Yes, you can heal NPCs in this one if that was not clear. Just like in Might and Magic 7. So, anyway, yeah, if I'm lucky, I will see you for some, or perhaps even all of those. Don't forget to follow on Twitch, subscribe to our YouTube, maybe join our Patreon if you've got Amazon Prime. We love it when you throw that monthly Amazon Prime free Twitch sub at the channel. Make Jeff Bezos' money do something worthwhile for once, and stay cool. Aish and the gang and I will be back, and we will see you in the next one. And until then, as always, Thanks for playing.